Mayan Makers, 3rd of April 2024, top official sources, India is keenly monitoring the new Nepali government and is concerned about the Chinese debt trap. China supported, armed, and trained the communist takeover of Nepal, which was carried out under the pretext of a communist-based democracy over an established democratic government. Top government officials claim that India is monitoring the new government in Nepal closely and is ready to provide full support. In exchange, they anticipate a devoted partnership. Due to significant differences between the senior leadership of both parties, Nepal's Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda ended a nearly 15-month partnership with the Nepali Congress last month and reorganized the government. Instead, he established a new coalition mostly of left-leaning groups, including the party of the outgoing Prime Minister, Sharma Oli. An official from the Indian administration emphasized that it is entirely untrue to say that India supports corrupt politics in Nepal. India is committed to re-establishing confidence with Nepal as soon as feasible. A significant concern for India is that officials voiced reservations about the increasing integration of South Asian countries and the increased participation of China, the USA, and Europe. Although there hasn't been much geopolitical or economic competition in South Asia up to this point, officials pointed out that some parties are actively trying to make things difficult for India in the region due to increased interest from the US and China. According to officials, India is committed to Nepal's overall development and will support it financially through credit lines and development cooperation. Officials say Prime Minister Oli is anticipated to keep deeper ties with Beijing despite China's recent infrastructural gaffes in Nepal. Reports stated that China is expected to press Nepal to support the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, now that it has a new administration. According to recent intelligence assessments, Nepal will conclude the BRI implementation plan with China shortly. Authorities emphasize that India opposes Nepal entering into any arrangement of this kind and has been largely effective in discouraging Nepal from doing so. According to officials, Nepal started developing 35 projects after it signed the Framework Agreement for the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, in 2017. However, only 9 projects remain because of India's ongoing discouragement of Nepal. Officials emphasize that given the circumstances surrounding Sri Lanka, India's main worry is that Nepal will become entangled in a Chinese debt trap. According to sources, officials also recommended that Nepal apply for grants and soft loans from China rather than commercial loans, which may put the country in debt. Officials emphasize that India must take concerted measures to offset China's pervasive influence on Nepalese society. They pointed out that China is running several FM stations in Nepal and luring Nepalese inhabitants to China by employing cyber syndicates to target India. An official highlighted the long-standing cultural and family ties between the two nations and said that India is making a significant effort to support stability in the region. The source also acknowledged Prime Minister Oli's supportive approach toward India,